Hello traders, welcome to marketaddiction.net. Today is Tuesday, March 31st, 2009. Had kind of a crazy day today in the markets. Was up pretty big and then had a sell off at the end of the day. The Dow closed up almost 87 points. The Nasdaq was up 26 points. The S&P 500 was up 10 points. Looking at the daily chart of the S&P 500, you can see that not a lot has changed. We still have this 50-day moving average declining. We closed right around it again. We have the 10-day and the 20-day moving average both pointing up, so they're starting to crisscross in here, which shows some indecision in the markets. But to really see what happened today, you got to zoom into the shorter-term time frames. I'd posted this chart on my blog intraday. I mentioned that we was getting up to this previous area of support that should now become resistance. We got up to there, which was also right around the same area as the 5-day moving average, which is still declining. And it looks like that held as pretty good resistance for us. It looks like we might be putting in this lower high here, which you can maybe see a little bit better on the 60-minute chart. If this is a lower high and we break back below this level, we should see some continued selling in here, at least down to this level, or maybe even down here. Or if you put some Fibonacci on here, you can maybe get some other levels. This level is right around the 130 retracement. This level is right around the 50% retracement, or we could even come all the way back down 2/3, which would be right around this level here. But those are just some potential levels I'll look for if we do get a further sell-off. As far as the bullish scenario, we need to hold this level here, get a bounce back up, get back above this 5-day moving average, and have it start to flatten out again, and then get another continued push to the upside. Zoom back down to the daily chart. You can see that if we do get a little bit more of a pullback, maybe down to this 20-day moving average, it wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. I pointed out that we're maybe forming a slanted inverted head and shoulders pattern. We'll have to wait and see though. This is maybe looking a little bit too far in advance. Short term though, and intermediate term, I would expect some more downside, so I'm probably not going to be too aggressive on entering any long positions here. As far as individual stocks on my watch list, I do have quite a few. My watch list is getting pretty big again. I'll show you one of the bullish scenarios and one of the short setups that I'm looking at. First one is TSL. This is a solar play, which these have been rallying pretty strong the last couple of days. I think there was some news in the solar industry or whatever. I usually don't follow news too closely. But anyway, you can see that we've had this really big volume spike on this big jump up, and we've pulled back the last couple days, and the volume has also pulled back on the decline as compared to the heavy volume on the incline. So it looks like we might be able to see some more continuation in the solars. We could get back up to around this level here, maybe even all the way back up to this level. Because if you look at these stocks on the weekly chart, you can see that they're beaten up pretty bad. You can maybe even go all the way back to this $26 level, looking at it really long term, to see where this has the potential to go. So these could have a lot more upside in them. So looking at the 60-minute chart to maybe get a more precise entry. And you can see that we have had these higher lows in here. The 5-day moving average is still pointing up. Now, see, we'll look at the 30-minute chart. Maybe see a little bit closer. In order to re-enter this one on the long side, I'd want to see it at least above this $11.50 level, with a stop below. Well, as of right now, it'd be this lower low, but if it comes down, starts to get a bounce from here, it comes back up, my stop would be right below this lower low. So these look like they could have some more upside in them. Another stock I'm looking at is IDA. This is a call on the short side. This one got beat up pretty badly after the first of the year. The 50-day moving average is declining. We got a decent rally the last couple weeks. It looks like it's starting to lose some steam here and starting to roll over. Looking at the 60-minute chart, you can see that we consolidated in here for a while. We actually put in this lower low, and it looks like we might be working on a lower high in here. The 5-day moving average is pointing down, and it looks like it acted as resistance. So in this one, I would be looking at her probably below this level here, which would be right around the $23 level, with a stop right above this level here. As far as a profit target on the downside, I'd be looking for it to come back down and retest these lows down here around the $21 level. I do have a lot more stocks on my watch list, a lot of good setups, so if you're just watching this video on YouTube, be sure to check out my site at www.marketaddiction.net to see my full watch list. I also have a lot of good links on the side with some good tools and links to some other trader sites that I follow, so be sure to check those out. Stop back and have a great day.